Welcome to ERC's first round of 2015, the Internationale Jännerrallye near Freistadt in Austria. The first of 10 rounds, it's a tricky challenge with winter weather to kick the season off. This year's edition of the Jännerrallye starts with a loop of 3 stages before first service. They'll be crucial for tyre choice as it's been snowing all night. Craig Breen tackling his second full ERC campaign, a big season for the Irish Peugeot ace who was 3rd in last year's championship.
This rally I have no experience of before, so I'm starting fresh, but for the rest of the season I have experience of all the rallies, so yeah, we have to push quite hard. This one, it's an unknown, I really don't know, and it's the first time I've driven this car on snow condition of any sort, so yeah, a lot of things new for this rally, but then after it should be done.
3, 2, 1, go. 34 left plus to 50, watch tyres to 5 minus.
Conditions are challenging and Breen is struggling for grip on the first special stage of the event.
It was really low speed. I'd already slowed and stopped for the corner, entered the corner. I got half the trick all the ways around, and just when I went to get back on the power again, the front of the car stepped out of the line, and I fell off the road.
Alexei Lukyanuk is a spectacular and very fast Russian driver competing this season with a license from Belarus. This is Lukyanuk's first ERC round with the Ford Fiesta R5. Last season he used Group N Mitsubishis to very good effect, but no luck for Lukyanuk on the first stage. He has to stop to cool the overheating engine. Loses more than 5 minutes, not the start he was looking for. Checks for snow in the radiators. In the end, they removed some of the tape off the radiator. But the teams had to keep the car at the right temperature. And back underway. Polish driver Kajta Kajtanovic is another favourite for the 2015 ERC title. It's his second season using an M Sport Ford Fiesta R5. And he's flying. He wins the first 3 stages and takes a huge lead. Wonderful onboards from Austria. Bottom right of your screen, revs, speed, gear, throttle and brake.
250, zhamuj 5 prawy szybki, później przytył, 50 i 3 lewy szybki, średni ciąg z uwagą, do odszczytu 4 prawy szybki, otwarty, tylko przytył, to mocny zhamuj, 4 lewy szybki, długi, przechodzi od szczytu 4 prawy szybki, długi.
mamy już więcej doświadczenia, więc
now we have more experience than last year, so we can achieve more as a team. Still, we must remember that we will compete in many rounds with many quick drivers in fast cars. Of course, we will stay focused to make the most of our experience. In the same time, we want to have fun, but we want to enjoy these great rallies, because every round of FIE ERC is unique and beautiful. Bit of a warm-up for Kaito. French driver Robert Kubica is tackling his second season in ERC with a four-wheel drive car. He's still at the wheel of the older specification Peugeot 207S 2000. As with Kaito, Kubica is a Pirelli driver, and the studded Pirelli tyres are performing very well in the fresh snow. Kubica is second after 3 stages, 30 seconds behind Kaito.
Pour 10 mètres gauche de referme. Fini frein, 10 mètres gauche de referme. Bien propre, tu continues comme ça. Sur droite à fond, Milon, petite corde, on referme, on épingle l'alarme à 10 mètres. Propre, hein. Sur gauche 5. 20 mètres, droite 10, Milon rentre tard. Motrice, droite 10, Milon rentre tard. Droite 10, Milon rentre tard, sur gauche à fond.
Small adjustment to the notes there on board, but some fantastic pedalling from Kubica. This morning we used the full studded tyres from Pirelli, but they're not really built for the four-wheel drive cars. In fact, these tyres were made for two-wheel drive cars like the 208 R2. We managed, after all, to fit these tyres to the rims for the S2000, which are larger. Yesterday morning when we left for the shakedown with those tyres, other teams were joking a bit about us. But after 2 runs in free practice, they weren't joking anymore. All the drivers who used Pirelli tyres decided to fit their tyres with the same kind as us. Stéphane Lefebvre, French driver, he's the reigning ERC Junior Champion 2015. He has a busy programme with outings in WRC2 and on ERC events, the latter part of his prize for winning last year's Juniors. This is his first rally on snow, and he gets caught out on the very first stage. Unfortunately, after that spin, you can see nudging into the bank, he's filled the radiator intake with snow. There's the big hit on the left-hand side. He's forced to stop on the stage a few minutes later to clean the radiator, loses about 4 minutes. He set some great times later in the event, but unfortunately, he retires a stage from the end. Nevertheless, satisfied with the progress he made in these conditions. We had 2 days full of emotions. On the first day, I even had to open the road. My first rally on snow with a four-wheel drive car. On top of that, I was first on the road. We collected plenty of data. I made some progress with my driving style. I need to give myself enough time to learn. At the end, our times were not too bad. Today we compared our times with Craig Breen, who came back on Super Rally. We are almost equally fast. We know that Craig has developed the car. He has a lot of mileage in four-wheel drive, so I'm satisfied. This is Wienberg Castle, one of the most impressive citadels of the Mühlviertel region, close to the rally stages in Freistadt. An enormous outer ring wall protected the occupants, while 2 gates give access to the castle. The ward runs along the castle walls. Along with that ring wall, a deep moat. Stunning. Ex-circuit racing Swiss driver Jonathan Hershey, a rookie on snow, and that shows during the first day of the Jännerrallye. Several big snow ploughing moments in the Peugeot 208 T16. He was quick on ERC Rally de Vallée last year, finishing a career best 4th, and has a fair rally learning curve ahead.
Sur la neige, ce qui est vraiment difficile, c'est vraiment de maintenir
On the snow, it's difficult to keep the car sliding on a small road. On gravel or elsewhere, even on snow on a track, you have more space. Over here, there's less space. You can't afford any mistake. It's so easy to make a mistake.
C'est très facile de partir à la faute.
More problems on off-road excursions for Hershey. Need the spectators for this one to get him back on the road. All great experience. And after all, managing to keep going. More lovely Austrian scenery. Pranteg Castle is a ruined hill castle in Austria near the village of Schonau in Mühlviertel in the Freistadt district. The name Pranteg refers to the terrain the castle was constructed on. An area of forest was cleared by fire, which is Prant, and it's on a large exposed rocky outcropping, Eck for corner. Lukianuk then trying very hard to gain back time after his engine issue in the morning. He was lying 23rd after that first stage. But in the afternoon of day one, he's again forced to slow down, and this time he's got low water pressure. After leg one, he's in fourth, but 7 minutes 35 behind the leader.
For now, it's not so clear. The situation is changing all the time in our country, so it's hard to predict what's going to be next. But we have, for the start, two events here and then Lipa. In case of success, I hope we will find support for further events.
Well, hopefully we will see Lukianuk on more rounds this year. Spectacular driver. He's Russian. His co-driver, Yevhen Chemonenko, is from Ukraine. They have very strong feelings and a message about their situation in their home countries.
Of course, it's a message normal people don't want to see all this. It happens around, and we just want to live as one big family, because our nations are like brothers and sisters all the time. But now it's going to complete disaster, you know. So it's terrible. I hope somehow it will go. Sorry.
You can see it means a lot to him. A lovely message on the side of the car. I think we all hope for the same. The last two stages of leg one are held in the dark. That's hard enough, but there is very poor visibility as it's snowing heavily again. We're going to join the leader of the rally in a moment, Kajtan Kajtanovic, on stage 10, the last test of leg one.
Szczyt 160, szczyt 65 prawy, ciasny średni i mocno schamuj 70 po kuli, szukaj 2 prawy, ciasny średni z drogi, nie wypuść, po 70, 4 lewy szybki, minus z hamowaniem 30, 4 prawy, ciasny minus, 33 lewy szybki średni, 70, 6 prawy ciasny z hamowaniem 70, 4 prawy ciasny średni i późny i mega ślisko, mocno schamuj 21 lewy nawrót, tylko zahacz, nie wypuść, przechodzi 4 prawy i 30, ślisko niesie, 1 prawy ciasny nawrót, mega ślisko, ciąć, nie wypuść, przechodzi przytył 3 lewy, z uwagą 3 prawy, ciąć do 3 lewy, szybki średni 50 i przyciąć 3 lewy, szybki 50 z hamuj Z uwagą 2 prawy szybki.
And no words needed. Brilliant first day for Kaito, winning all 10 stages.
It was a fantastic day. Thank you for my sponsors, for everybody, for the spectators. Look on them. For my team, they're working very well. It was amazing. I want to push tomorrow.
Well, Polish fans offering great support to the rally leader, and rightly so. 10 out of 10 on leg one, a 3-minute 52 lead. And look at the gaps down to 10th, 20 minutes separating the top 10. A very tough rally indeed. It's the end of a long first leg. There are 8 stages to come on leg 2. Well, as day 2 of the Jännerrallye dawns, the snow has finally stopped. It's an early morning start and the surface will be as hard as ice. Like day 1, day 2 starts with a loop of 3 stages. Kaito has a huge lead at the start of leg 2. Nevertheless, he keeps pushing hard to stay focused. Lucky escape here. Hits the snowbank. The snow could have blocked the radiator, but all is well.
Przechodzi 4 lewy szybki, otwarty. 150.
You can see the conditions changing, the colour of the road changing as the snow disappears and the tar or the gravel underneath start to appear. Very hard to judge the grip.
4 prawy szybki, szczytem 30, na widłach 3 lewy szybki, długi później, nie wypuść, nie ciąć, 70.
The concentration there, very evident indeed. This is Jean-Michel Raoult in another Ford Fiesta R5. Everybody having moments in the slippery conditions, even driving on the studded tyres.
Calme, droite 120 long de tard, arbre. Calme, droite 120 long de tard, arbre ici. Ouvre et ferme 120 ras du coin. Ouvre.
Rowe, unfortunately, on this stage, getting caught out. You can just see waiting there. And the car gripped too much. Hooked a wheel and got pulled into the snowbank.
Lâche pas, lâche pas, lâche pas. Oh no.
Co-driver says it all. Castle Ruttenstein. The ruins are the remains of one of the biggest and most impressive fortresses in Austria. The original Romanesque structure served as a shelter while the surrounding land was being cleared in the 12th century. Rottestein was mentioned for the first time in a document in 1209. The grey and sometimes dark red colour of local Weinberg granite contribute to the name Rottistein, meaning red stone. This is local driver Martin Fischerlehner, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9. Best of the locals, finishes 5th overall and fastest of the R4 drivers. R4 now basically running to the old Group N regulations, but he hasn't registered for ERC2, so he won't see points in the European Rally Championship, but a great drive all the same. On to special stage 18, the final stage of the rally. It's the second run of the 21.1 kilometre long Bad Zell stage.
Правый 2,50, левый 2 минус очень длинный, 40, правый 2
On board with looking at pushing very hard during leg 2, still fighting for that finish on the podium. He needs to gain 8 seconds on third place Jaromir Tarabas. This is the Lukinuk we saw last year at ERC Rally Estonia.
Левый 2,70, трамплин, правый 2, 2 минус длинный. 50, левый 3. Левый 3 плюс, 120. Трамплин 100. Правый 0, трамплин у дерева. 50, левый 2, чуть длинный. 70.
Not shy at all.
It was really amazing to drive, especially in the night, you know. Now it's clean without snow, so it's amazing. So now we will wait for the Tarabas to see what's his time.
Here is Tarabas from the Czech Republic, competing with the Cresta Racing Run Skoda Fabia S2000. He's not on the same tyres as Lukinuk, and unfortunately he's been losing studs from his tyres. He's really struggling for grip. Lukinuk's time on the stage was 13:34.1. Tarabas is almost half a minute slower and loses third overall on the final stage of the rally. Kansani been safe in second place after the first loop on leg 1. That very clever tyre choice, using the narrow two-wheel drive tyre on the four-wheel drive S2000 car, has really paid off. Even more impressive than that, he only used 8 tyres for the whole rally. Manages to stay on the road and clinches his first podium in the European Rally Championship, adding to his second overall on the 2012 IRC Yalta Rally. Great drive. The Delta Rally team greeting him at the end of the stage. We are delighted to finish second on this first event of the year. Feels great for the team Delta Rally. To all the people with me, all the people who love me, thanks to all of them. Well, it could have been a clean sweep for Kaito, winning every stage on the rally, but on the last stage of the event, he's beaten by Lukinuk. Backing off, I suspect, to secure the win. 17 out of 18 stages won. A brilliant drive, maximum points possible for the event. 39, 7 for leading after leg 1, 7 for being the fastest on leg 2, and 25 for the overall victory. rightly pleased with a brilliant result. And a big kiss for Craig Breen, returned by Kato. We couldn't imagine a better result. This was an incredible rally for us and the whole Lotus Rally team. I want to say thank you to everybody who believed in us. At the moment, I still don't believe what's happened and what a result we've achieved. There it is, overall classification. Kajtanovic winning by more than 7 minutes. An absolutely outstanding performance by him and by everyone in the top 10. Heavy snow on day 1, changing conditions on day 2. A brilliant way to start the 2015 European Rally Championship. Glorious moments for Kato. Not quite such a good weekend for his title rival, Craig Breen. But still, plenty of things learned.
The Jännerrallye. It's been a very, very difficult rally for me, if I'm to be completely honest. As you probably saw, our mistake yesterday cost us any hope of a good result. We still learned a lot. We have a lot of winter rallies this season coming up. We have Monte Carlo, followed by, of course, Liepāja. So yeah, we learned a lot. We had many different choices of tyres, thanks to Michelin, and it was quite an easy choice. We stayed with a narrow snow tyre all weekend and just tried to do the best job that we could. We learned a lot, and we're looking forward to the next rally.
Well, looking forward to seeing what Craig Breen and Scott Martin do later in the year. They're a rapid pairing. We can expect them to bounce back from this. That's it from a very, very snowy 2015 International Jännerrallye. My name's Andrew Coley. Join us on Eurosport in a month's time for more snow and ice on the Rally Liepāja from Latvia, round 2 of the European Rally Championship. Bye for now.